Leo Gloss versus Irshaad Syed.
This fight is brought to you by BetExchange.com, the exclusive betting partner of EFC Africa. Hello and welcome to the Extreme Fighting Championship. We're at the Coca-Cola Dome in Johannesburg, one of the most anticipated fight cards of the year. And making his debut at EFC Africa 28 is the White Tiger, Irshaad Syed. Recently joined the organization after a stellar career in Asia.
Making his EFC Africa debut, 6-2 as a professional overall, and he's fought some of the top caliber guys on the Asian stage. It'll be interesting to see how he's going to cope and handle the big stage and the big lights. And he's a kind of guy that reminds me a lot of sort of a young Don Madge. Very explosive, very aggressive, loves to come forward, and he loves to make it scrappy.
25 years old, originally born in South Africa, now fighting out of Singapore. He moved abroad to further his career, and has been a huge hit in China. The Prep Zone brought to you by One Plan, affordable healthcare for more South Africans.
South African national kickboxing champion, also holds 2 WMC Asian Muay Thai titles, so he's a guy that's very, very well versed in the stand-up game. And again, he's worked his all-round mixed martial arts game, religiously trains in every single aspect of the sport. Very few weaknesses in his game.
Also currently riding a 3-fight win streak, so he comes into this bout against the veteran Leo Gloss brimming with confidence, and that's a great way to get your sort of EFC Africa debut underway.
Also going up against a veteran Leo Gloss, a man he's been in title fights, he's been in the 5-round scrappy wars. He has fought for EFC Africa since the very first event all the way back in 2009, so a big challenge for Irshaad Syed, but he is brimming with confidence. Had a chat to him at the weigh-in yesterday, said he's so excited to be back in South Africa and to be able to compete in the premier organization on the continent.
Looks pumped up and ready to go. Irshaad Syed, the White Tiger, his debut. He's in the hexagon and looking to make a big statement against the veteran Leo Gloss. Making his way back to the EFC Africa hexagon after almost a year and a half out of action. Make that almost 2.5 years out of action. Is Leo Gloss. Last time he fought, EFC Africa 17. The 38-year-old is back and looking to prove that he belongs in this organization.
Incredible knockout power in both of his hands. He's very tough and very durable, and he's also worked his all-round mixed martial arts game. He made his debut as pretty much came in as a boxer that could sort of kick a little bit and try and handle himself in other ways. Greeted his son in the crowd. He is most certainly fired up and he is ready to get back in there. He's been wanting to get back into the hexagon for quite some time, and he's got also a big challenge ahead of him in Irshaad Syed.
Well, he turned pro in 2009. You know, he's got that boxing background. He really is an accomplished boxer. He is a dangerous, dangerous threat. And you know what? You look at the amount of fights he's had. His MMA record is 8-5, so 13 fights that he's had in his career. So very experienced and not scared of anyone.
And he's fought a lot of those in this very EFC Africa hexagon. He's competed at lightweight where he fought Venselnel for the title. He got knocked out towards the end of that first round. That was all the way back in May of 2010. Since then he's dropped down to featherweight where he again built himself up. He rode a couple of big wins and he got a title shot there where he went against Demart Penner, which was a 5-round decision that he lost, and now he's dropped down to bantamweight, and this should be very interesting to see the sort of trajectory his career takes from here.
His last 4 fights have gone to a decision, whereas before in the past he's really had that knockout power. Actually, if you look back, he rode a 4-fight win streak, and those 4 fights were all KOs. So Leo Gloss will be looking to restore that knockout reputation that he holds.
It's one thing he also spoke about yesterday, is he said, a lot of people forget that I knock people out for a living, and he is 100% convinced that he can make Irshaad Syed's night a horrible one by stopping him with a big right hand.
Former South African featherweight boxing champion Leo Glass in the hexagon here at EFC Africa 28. Has a point to prove after being on the sidelines for some time now.
Also has an incredible gas tank, cardio for days, Leo Glass. Follow him on Twitter. He's always running on the road. He's always working on his conditioning, so he'd be very comfortable to go into the deep rounds.
And now for the Maxim tale of the tape. 13 years older is Glass than his opponent, 2 centimeters taller Syed. Well, in terms of the reach, 4 centimeter advantage to Leo Glass. Maxim magazine, the April issue features Bonang Moteba. Maxim, what guys want. Shane the Duke Wellington standing by with the official introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are live! Proudly brought to you by BetExchange.com, Africa's leaders in sports betting, in association with GNC Supplement, as well as Pitbull Energy Drink, RDG Rex Diff and Gearboxes, One Plan Health Insurance, and Maxim Magazine. This is EFC Africa 28. This event is hosted in memory and honor of EFC Africa middleweight Butu Gailane, a man that loved the sport of mixed martial arts and will always be remembered as a dedicated athlete, as well as a loving father and a loving husband. So now, ladies and gentlemen, I would ask that you please rise and join me in a moment of silence for Butu Gailane. May you rest in peace. Thank you. You may be seated. Yes, and now, ladies and gentlemen, our first main card bout is 3 rounds in the EFC Africa Bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist holding a professional fight record of 6 wins and 2 losses. He stands 1.7 meters tall, weighing in at 60 kilograms. Fighting out of Singapore, ladies and gentlemen, introducing Irshaad, the White Tiger Syed. And now introducing his opponent. He's fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a boxer holding a professional fight record of 8 wins and 5 losses. He stands 1.68 meters tall, weighing in at 62 kilograms. Fighting out of Douglasdale, Johannesburg, Leo King Glass. And when the action begins, our referee in charge is Ian Pinar.
The lovely Hexagon girls, proudly brought to you by Rex, Diff and Gearbox. Driven by perfection. Rihanna and Laura here tonight.
Leo, back a little. Leo, back a little. You ready? You ready? Fight!
Pitbull Energy Drink brings you round number 1. No aftertaste guaranteed. Glass in the red, Syed in the yellow.
Almost immediately, Irshaad Syed is trying to get into the pocket. Trade with Leo, of course. Leo is not scared to stand and trade in the pocket. We've seen him do that many times with a lot of guys a lot bigger than him. It's the movement from Syed as well. Incredibly quick. Uses great angles.
Yeah, the bantamweight division is very exciting. Super quick. Always action.
Syed also mixing up his approach. Throws kicks and punches. Leo has taken some criticism in the past, saying he's a bit too one-dimensional, but
tried with the uppercut.
He is
Glass.
so successful with his boxing. Throws in the occasional kick.
38 years old is Leo Glass.
Quick hands, quick jab by Syed. Something we've come to know from Leo. As soon as he takes a big shot, you sort of see him shaking his head into his opponent's direction, saying, no, didn't hurt me.
Now, Leo Glass, as you said, Dirk, lots of cardio, always running. Caveman workout. Oh, the uppercut almost connected. also use that reach advantage of his Leo Gloss. 4 centimeters he has.
Saeed catching Gloss with those left hooks though. Seems comfortable to come forward as well as counter-strike. Leo Gloss, of course, always dangerous.
Oh, nice from Saeed.
Leo looks to be in a little bit of trouble here.
He does.
Saeed attacking the head and the body. Gloss shaking his head, saying he's not feeling any shots. Saeed puts the takedown.
What a chin Gloss has.
Took some flush shots and Saeed immediately shot for the takedown from there, just showing that he is versatile.
Some proper shots landed by Saeed.
Leo just trying to tie him up. Like to get the referee to stand this back up. Saeed in the half guard. Can use his left instep to sort of push down on Leo's right leg, free his other leg, possibly move to a better position, look to get the mount.
Saeed, just that one submission victory in his
Gets into
career.
side control. So far, Leo doing a good job of avoiding any punishment. And see him control that left arm on the left bicep of Saeed. Richard looking to mount. See him trying to squeeze that right knee over the belly of Gloss.
And that's Saeed's corner behind him. Rather calm expressions on their faces at this stage.
The guy is busy winning so far. He's got Leo's arm trapped, and Leo felt that, immediately moved out. Saeed could look to swing around, take Leo's back, which he's going to do now.
Gloss has to be careful here.
As you mentioned, says he's got that rear naked choke victory.
Looking for another submission here is Saeed.
Looks like he's got both of his hooks in now. Gloss is trying to hold on. Minute 28 to go.
Looks like Saeed caught Gloss in the protector.
Referee calls time. It looked like Saeed was trying to hit Gloss with an ankle in the inside of the thigh.
You got your 5 minutes. Five
Only
minutes, low blow.
A blessing in disguise there for Gloss, who was in heaps of trouble. Gets his 5 minutes though to recover from that.
Irshaad should actually be sent to a neutral corner by Ian Pienaar. Leo Gloss will get his 5 minutes to recover. Very few guys actually take the full 5 minutes.
Right.
Gloss is good to go.
He's ready to get back in there. Why are they resetting them to the previous position?
Ready?
What's going on
Fight.
there?
That is a big, big, big mistake by referee Ian Pienaar. Can't reset them to the previous position after
Very
an
strange.
unintentional foul. You start standing again. And it looks like he's got the choke in, and Leo not trying to punch his way out of it with a minute to go.
There it is, it's all over. Very strange conclusion to this fight.
That is a massive mistake on the part of the referee.
Debut victory for the White Tiger, although in controversial fashion.
He did look good, and he was in control of the bout. Irshaad looks like the man to beat in the bantamweight division at the moment.
The action replay is brought to you by GNC. Peak performance down to a science.
Well, that was from the reset position on his back, and all he basically had to do, well, that was the low blow, caught him. You could see Leo almost immediately saying, wait, 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 get him square, and that was the reset. Gloss tried to throw one or two shots, but the choke was pretty much already in as soon as they restarted it. Tapped out, he had no choice but to do that. Irshaad makes a successful EFC Africa debut.
Shane the Duke Wellington standing by.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Ian Pinar has called a stop to this contest. 4 minutes and 1 second into round number 1. Declaring the winner by tap out due to a rear naked choke, Irshaad White Tiger Syed.
I'm here with you and it's successful on debut. You must be a very happy man, Irshaad Syed.
I'm really happy. I'm glad to be back in South Africa, and it's nice to have some support in the crowd. Thank you, guys.
For you coming into this fight, you looked very good on the feet. You landed a good couple of combinations and then you took it to the ground. Where were you more comfortable?
I think I had advantage on the ground. Yeah, I've been working on my ground game, feeling good. One thing everybody's wondering why I took off my shorts. I'm gonna auction these off for Buto. So all proceeds will go to Buto. I'm gonna auction them off on my Twitter account tonight. So put your bids in, and the highest bidder will get the shorts, and all money goes to Buto. Thank you guys for your support.
In terms of yourself for the bantamweight division, are you comfortable at this weight, and who are you gunning for?
I feel strong at bantamweight. I have a good weight cut, and I'll fight anybody I need to in order to get to the top.
Well, congratulations, successful on debut. Your winner, ladies and gentlemen, Irshaad Syed.
What a kind gesture from the White Tiger, auctioning off his fight shorts, all in honor of Buto Gailand. So it is only the second time in his career that he gets a submission victory, but it is Syed who wins on his debut at EFC Africa.